Today we will talk about NIO's new ONVO L70, NIO's new car. But first, check this out. This is, of course, NIO's viral ad, the battery swap ad, being played in cinemas. So they are advertising battery swap in the cinemas during Chinese New Year because people are, watching movies, and people can know about battery swap, the existence of battery swap. And of course, this video, NIO's ad, perfectly explains why battery swap is like the gas station of the EV age, how charging is just such a pain in the butt, especially during Chinese New Year, and then battery swap solves all those problems. So this ad is being viewed by millions and millions of people in the cinemas prior to the movie screening. So this is absolutely fantastic. More people are going to be able to know about battery swap and know about NIO. And the guy singing this song, he's also a very famous sort of a singer here in China as well. So definitely some well-deserved recognition. People that don't already know battery swap, they're going to know battery swap. Now, you might be thinking, hey, do people still watch movies these days? Well, I'm glad to tell you that this ad was shown prior to the screening, the viewing of one of the most viral and most popular Chinese movies here in China, Ne 2, which is just a very, very popular movie. The first one was also super popular. So this movie, every single showing of this movie, before the showing, they had a NIO ad play. And this, of course, look at the box office reception, surpassed 700 million RMB by the morning of the day of its release. So this is very viral, like a very popular movie. And before this movie, there is the NIO ad. So NIO obviously spent a lot of money to showcase this ad, but I think it's well worth it, and people are going to know more about NIO, know more about battery swap. Now let's talk about the biggest news, the leak ONVO L70. Now the ONVO L70 hasn't even been officially launched yet, so these are just renders based on the camouflaged pictures, spy photos of the ONVO L80. So here it is in the flesh. Take a look at this car. Absolutely fantastic looking. Wow. Of course, with that classic ONVO orange color, looks really nice. And of course, this car is going to be like a much more traditional SUV. It's not a coupe SUV anymore. And also, this is apparently going to be a big 5-seater SUV. And then afterwards, potentially next year, they're going to launch the ONVO L80. So they start with L60 and the L70 and the L80. The L80 will be a bigger 7-seater SUV. So you got a big 5-seater SUV coming, and that's going to be a more traditional SUV. And it could be very possible that this is the ONVO L80 because, of course, with spy photo, you're never too sure which car it is. But this is very interesting. It could also be a 7-seater. Because if you look carefully, there definitely seems to be a little bit of room in the back, but it does look like it's just going to be a big 5-seater SUV. Now, in terms of pricing and availability, this car is going to be similar to the Li Auto L7. So apparently the Li Auto L6 is like the ONVO L60. Li Auto L7 is going to be similar to the ONVO L70, and then there's going to be an ONVO L80, which is going to be similar to the Li Auto L8. So that's how they're targeting the customers. They're sort of, overlapping with Li Auto a little bit, but of course, much cheaper, and also pure electric, no gasoline. Now, the ONVO L60 has been a very successful car so far, selling a lot of vehicles. And of course, the ONVO L70 is going to carry this momentum forward and perhaps even sell more cars. Some people favor the more traditional SUV look, and also they favor more storage space. And the ONVO L70 will, of course, offer that more storage space and a bigger size in general. Now, the ONVO L60 does sort of compete in some senses with the NIO EC6. The NIO EC6 is like 330,000 RMB. The ONVO L60 is about like 220,000 RMB. So there is some price difference, of course. And then likewise with the ONVO L70, right? The ONVO L70 would probably be more expensive than the ONVO L60. So maybe around 250,000 RMB or 260,000 RMB, but definitely not above 300,000 RMB, because that is NIO ES6 territory. And definitely they do not want to have too much price overlap with the NIO ES6, otherwise it's going to be taking sales from them. So it's still going to be relatively affordable. It's going to be the budget option for people that want the NIO ES6, but in a maybe even a bigger form factor, and just not the NIO brand. And this car, of course, ONVO L70 definitely can do battery swap, and with BAS, renting the battery, you can probably get it down to 200,000 RMB, less than 200,000 RMB with the rear wheel drive variant. Right now, the ONVO L60 with battery rental, you get it to 150,000 RMB, which is just such a steal. It's such a good price. A lot of people are buying it because that is like to be honest, the price of an ONVO L60 renting the battery is about half the price of a Model Y. Okay, just a little bit over half the price of a Model Y. So it's much more budget friendly, and also you can argue a lot more better features than the Tesla Model Y. So you can expect the same thing to happen with the ONVO L70, and that is definitely going to target more of the Li Auto's customer base, and hopefully steal a lot of customers from Li Auto, because that would be fantastic. Li Auto's been selling a lot of vehicles, and if NIO is able to, ONVO is able to, satisfy the needs of those customers and deliver and have a product that everybody likes, the ONVO L70, that's going to be a banger. Okay, some people don't like the SUV coupe. I understand. I personally love SUV coupes. But very soon, ONVO will have a product, and that's really going to catapult ONVO's deliveries to the next level, with that being launched later this year. So really, really looking forward to that. And of course, that is one of the big major bull catalysts for NIO to double their sales and also become profitable. Okay, you got ONVO L60 and then ONVO L70 all selling on top of that with Firefly, and on top of that, NIO's new NT 2.0 or 2.5 and NT 3.0 vehicles all selling at the same time. That means you're running on all cylinders. You're pushing forward. It's going to be very, very good. Really looking forward to this car. I think the car looks absolutely fantastic. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.